What's good, y'all? Master Yoshi here, and today we are talking about the greatest motorcycle movie ever. In my opinion, of course. And if you know me, you already know what it be. But before we get to it, drop that beat. What's good, y'all? Yes, sir. We are talking about the greatest motorcycle movie ever, in my opinion, and that movie is none other than Biker Boys. Now, Biker Boys ain't the greatest movie in my opinion because it's no great cinematic masterpiece. There's no, sensational storyline or anything like that.
Sensational.
But it's just a really great feel-good movie. It's dope, man. It's dope and corny at the same time. It's one of those movies that you cannot take too seriously. By that I mean you can't overanalyze it. You can't look too much into the plot. You can't dig too much into the physics and everything having to do with motorcycle racing. You can't look into all of that too seriously or with too much of a skeptical eye because you're going to ruin it for yourself. So if you have not seen this movie already, go ahead and press pause on this video. Hop on Amazon Prime Video. Type it in because it's free on there. You need to watch this movie. And if you can't, and if you don't got Amazon Prime Video, man, I'm sure you can find it somewhere on the internet. So if you haven't seen it already and you have plans on seeing it, there's gonna be some spoilers in here. So go ahead and click on off if you don't want the movie ruined. But for those who have seen it and want to hear my analysis on it anyway and why I feel it's the greatest movie, yeah, let's get to it. So one of the greatest things about this movie, in my opinion, is the soundtrack. Man, they got a little bit of everything. They got a little bit of everything in there. But it's great, man. Out of all the movies I've seen in my life, I think this soundtrack sticks out the most to me as really, fitting the vibe of the movie and the vibe of each and every scene. It just goes so well. But you can't take nothing too serious in this movie, like I said. For example, the scene, after the kid comes back, from recovering over the loss of his fall. When he came back and hopped in the race, now what type of sense does it make for you to be able to ride on some old dirt back road after the race has already started? You hop on this old dirt back road that's not even a straight shot. You're able to take a turn on this dirt road and you're able to hit this jump and catch right back up to these dudes. Don't make no sense. But it's still an awesome scene. And boy, that old, I think it's a Gixxer 750. Yes, I'm 100% sure. The bike that kid was riding was a Gixxer 750. And that thing looked good, boy. I tell you what. That's the best yellow looking video I may have ever seen. No, that's cap. That's big cap. But I tell you what, man, that thing did look good. Chrome looked real good on that bike. And this movie was just so cool, man. It just it put in my mind sports bikes. And I don't know if it was that movie in particular that made me want one, but it definitely deepened the want to be able to ride a motorcycle one day. Another monumental scene for me was, after that meet up with Primo at that little diner, then they said, well, keep up, son. Let's see what you got. Then they get out and they start that little stunt scene. The song for that scene, perfect. Everything in that scene was dope. The sketching they was doing, they put the metal plates on their shoes, shooting sparks. Man. Now I used to, do my little BMX thing. I was real low time or whatever. But I could not wait for it to rain so I can get out and do my sketching. Good times, man. And I said this in another one of my videos. I feel like, that bike did a lot for bike culture. I mean, that movie did a lot for bike culture. I think it did. I don't know, because I had nothing to do with bike culture when I was that young. But I feel like, if another dope movie like that dropped today, motorcycle sales would go up. That's how I feel about it. One of the other great things about this movie, man, is Miss Megan Good. Damn, she look good. Wife ain't even mad at me for saying that. She know it. She agree. She look real good back then with them thin ass eyebrows. Oh man, but what was funny was Kid, the main character, man, I think he was supposed to be like 17, 18 years old. Dude looked 35. Ain't make no sense. But yeah, the movie was like, it was for real, really corny, but really cool at the same time. Who in the hell want to be in a group called Biker Boys? Spelled with a Z at the end. That shit corny as hell. But I still enjoyed it. So what really didn't make sense was a bunch of these racing scenes. First off, they was never in a full tuck. They were there sitting like I am. And the way it was filmed, you know, I know they tried to make it look fast, but I'm sure for safety reasons, nothing was really filmed that fast, of course. Dudes is rolling by about 30 miles an hour. That's what it looked like, for real. Looked like this. But like I said, it was still a dope movie regardless. And that's another thing that ain't make sense, man. The speed, it wasn't as bad as no Fast and Furious when the cars had about 80 gears, but it was close to as bad. Like in the final scene, how you gonna have a final scene, a final race on a dirt road on Super Sports? Not even just Super Sports. One was a Super Sport, the other was a Sport Touring. My man smoked out here on a damn booster, and this really didn't make no sense. Y'all remember when my boy Dog took Kid down? It came by later. My fault you went down earlier. There's only 2 bikes out here I've seen as powerful as Smokes. That's mine and yours. Now, Dog, I think he was on a 1200. He was on a Ninja ZX12, something like that. But Kid over here on a 750. Now, I'm no mechanic, but if you can get the engine of a 750 to run as fast as a damn booster, you should work for NASA. How in the hell is that 750 gonna be comparable to the damn booster? Ain't make no sense. But that's okay, because the movie was dope either way. I like that movie so much. It's got comedy in it. You know, you can watch it with your lady. They got it's a romance. They got a little bit of romance in there. It's got some action in it. Now, Torque is a more action-packed motorcycle movie, but overall, Biker Boys is much better. Y'all gotta tell me what y'all think. Y'all got any motorcycle movies you think I should check out? What's your favorite motorcycle movie? Let your boy know. There's so many funny things. But one of the funniest things was when big ass bug. One of the funniest things was when they was at the track down in Fresno. When they was down in Fresno. After Kid went down and he's chopping it up with his daddy Smoke. There's a dude in the background sweeping. Supposed to be sweeping. I mean, he moving the broom, but the broom ain't even touching the floor. It's a little stupid nuances like that I love about the movie, man. But y'all let me know. What's y'all favorite motorcycle movie? Does Biker Boys suck, or is what I'm telling you the truth? It's corny, but it's great regardless if you can look past all the cheesiness in there. But other than that, man, y'all stay blessed. Don't be too stressed. Master Yoshi out. Peace. I have been set free.